This is what's next to people's homes up on Carter Road. Gas pads, the Guestford 2 pad. And look how close it is to the homes here. It's about 300 feet from the gas pad, and there's another trailer beyond that to vent out the high methane. That's why Cabot still can't drill in this area 9 square miles around this road, including this road, for about 3 years now. It's part of the consent order from the DEP because there's too much methane in this area, in the water wells, which has all increased since Cabot came here and drilled. Yeah. Sure. Well, let us know. Go get your chief. We're on the road. We can do anything we want.
Step back into the road then.
Yeah, sure. You can step back also.
Yeah.
Go back to your shed over there. Go back to your shed, honey. Do your work. We have to let the world know what you're doing. This is the alarming situation. So I've been following it for 10 years now. I have like hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel. Then people were starting to ask me, you know, we heard you're like meeting people, you're learning about it. Can you give tours for citizens? And I started getting references, referrals, like. And I said, yeah, okay, I'll give you a tour. I'll show you what I know. So I started doing tours, taking them around to the sites. I had my camera, like I have here, taking pictures, showing them what I know, getting as close as we can, and sometimes even going on the sites. In the beginning, there was not even any signs that said no trespassing. Oh, look at this guy showing me his butt. That's mature. I decided to just be involved as like a documentarian. And in my mind, of course, it was always, how can you not disturb something if you're going thousands of feet down into the earth? Not only down vertically, but then horizontally. And how can you say nothing will be disturbed? Like a scene out of hell. And I knew the game that corporations play from my lifetime. I'm 69 years old, so I knew how many times they'd been accused 20 years later, 10 years later, of all this pollution and problems. And when it was happening, they denied anything was going on. Like, don't worry about it, everything's under control. We're following the rules. And we know what to do. And we're being careful because we care about you. Ooh, that one popped, yeah, I saw that one. They pop, ooh, with the flag, that one, oh, they're a lot. Yeah, look at it, pop it.
Yep.
Wow, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
I just wish that they would come up and do a little more drilling because it was a great niche in my pocket for a while. And I met a lot of phenomenal people, and they're highly intelligent, they're educated, college educated, and you know, I learned a lot, you know, as a result of it. So yeah, I don't have a problem with any of it. We see transportation as far as large trucks coming back and forth. They're the water trucks, but other than that, no, we don't see anything at all. Yeah, doesn't bother us. And I'm a businesswoman, so I have rental properties. So it was a big economic boom for me, you know. So I saw the good in it. You see good, you see bad, and sometimes with good things come bad things. You take the good from the bad. That's my bottom line, sorry. But I think the important thing is to stay on top of the situation environmentally, just to make sure that our water system is definitely taken care of and not, you know, tampered with. That's my only concern. DEP in the environmental situation, I think they stay on top of the situation instead of battling it like they tried to in the beginning. There were people that didn't want the situation here in the area, but because of that, instead of taking the money and battling, because I don't think that you're going to be able to stop the gas flow. You know, you want to be ignorant to some fact. I don't think that people are educated. Now we need to get the resources in here to move that gas. And is there oil above that as well? You know, so come in. So we don't have to rely on another country either for our natural resources.
The house with the bullet holes in it.
There are bullet holes?
Mm-hmm. They did a drive-by on me.
The company?
Mm-hmm. There's one there. I love it when I turn and say, "Yeah, you want to talk to my judge?" That's the make of that gun. It's called the Judge. I ran trucks with a ripper over 35 years. In the process, you know, I got sick a couple times, like rashes, so forth. That's when I got diagnosed with cancer. And the past year and a half, I've gone through 7 cancer surgeries. In the past year and a half. Plus dealing with a $5 million lawsuit. I got a friend, Randy Moyer. He only worked a couple months, and he's radiation poisoning and everything else. I mean, Randy's really bad. Remember I was trying to tell you about my buddy Randy? Here's the rashes on Randy's body. We call it frack rash. He only worked for the company 4 months. We have a lot of workers I know, sicker than hell. Afraid to say anything, afraid to talk. Where people weren't sick before, girl's never been sick in a day of their life. No, next thing you know, she's got cancer. Huh? Where she live? Oh, here in Dimock. Another guy, cancer. Pat Renelli's husband just died of brain cancer. He was working for the industry, driving a truck. So he was diagnosed with some type of brain cancer, and it was within 6 months they had him in hospice, and within 6 months he was dead. Ron up here died of cancer. Bill just died over here. I'm not sure what he died of because no one's saying. But it's awful funny. Everybody around here is dropping dead. Nobody gives a shit. When you have judges, governors, and everything else in between, county commissioners, township supervisors, sheriff's departments, police departments, fire departments, they're all taking money from this industry. They're all taking money from the industry to do what they want. So when you have all this working against you, these people are voted into office. They're not there for you. They're there for themselves and what they're going to put into their pocket. The system's broke. It needs to be fixed. Because everybody around here would have realized when they fracked these wells over here that they weren't supposed to be in here. They were in secret talks with DEP. There's a 9-mile moratorium here. Okay? That 9-mile moratorium, this property's smack dab in the middle of it. No drill, no fracking, nothing until you straighten out the problems you caused. Of course they can't. Right after we all signed these stupid agreements and took the stupid settlement, they immediately came in up here and fracked a guest for 8 and 4R. Well, you see that white tank up there? All right, well, just on the other side of that white tank is the wellhead.
That wellhead to the front door of the house is 500 feet. They flare these things for weeks at a time. Just imagine that sitting 500 feet from the front door of your house.
But all that scrap's being dumped in that river. That's why the Susquehanna River is one of the most polluted rivers in the country. I remember a year ago, 2 years ago, the Game Commission pulled fish out of there with 2 heads, 2 eyes, tumors on them, and everything else out of the river. I wouldn't put my big toe in that river. I would not stick my big toe into the Susquehanna River. Dark brown. And if you look at the rocks where the river's gone down and gone up, where they're all stained. I wonder from what? It's not just shit from the gas industry. You know, it's all the other plants on the way that are also dumping into the river. We have a little saying, you know, you can't drill yourself out of something you drilled yourself into.